This week on Travelling Planet Earth, we're in central Java, Yogyakarta, and we're going to check out Prambanan, Indonesia's largest Hindu temple, a 9th century UNESCO World Heritage Site with 47-metre high towering temples dedicated to Shiva. Join us as we have a quick look at the largest Hindu temple site in Indonesia. So we've just got to Prambanan, and you could think like you're on a tour, you've seen one temple, you've seen them all, but to be honest, Borobudur and Prambanan, two completely different things. This is the largest Hindu temple in Indonesia, and it's quite impressive. And on this ground, there's a lot of people here today. There's actually a lot of school kids here, but there's also 3 other temple complexes you can look at here, so that puts it 4 in total. Let's go have a closer look. I'm not sure how some of these shots are going to go here. It's the middle of the day and it's very hot in here. The sun is coming straight into my face. But there's a lot here to see. There's a lot of ruins around, which I believe are from other temples that were here in the past that have not been rebuilt, the leftover bits. But it's quite impressive, and there's a lot more temples here, or I call them spires, than what I thought would be here. So when you do come here, be prepared that you're going to be swamped by Indonesian school children asking 101 different questions.
It's one of Brahma's temple. This is trickle name.
Let's head in and see what's inside. Nandi. So I think my honest opinion is both of the complexes are worth doing. Borobudur, my favourite, I think, and that's not a religious thing, a Hindu versus Buddhism thing. I just think there was something more about that just caught me, where it's a lot more busier here. You don't climb up. I'm not sure what it is here, but Prambanan is very good. There's a lot of good stuff here. Personally, I'd just do them both. 1-day tour, 10 hours, easy to do. But the kids asking questions, well, that's just part of the package, I suppose. The Prambanan temple, from my research, was discovered around 1918 and major restoration was done in 1930 onwards, and it's still ongoing at the moment. It's a UNESCO heritage site and it costs 400,000 Indonesian Rupiah to come in. I'll leave the pricing here. So it is another one of those expensive ones, but at the same time, work goes back into keeping these marvellous temples and monuments in the condition that they are today. The hard thing with these temples as well is that they're that high that you actually can't get them in with one shot, and you can walk over to the side over here, but even right on the boundary you're not getting the full picture. So as we get further away, I'll try and have a look at a distance, but there is some size to them. If you do buy tickets for the Ramayana performance, I can see just down beyond there's an amphitheatre down there which would have this whole complex as the backdrop for the Ramayana. It would be a very good show to go to. I'm not doing it this time, too many other things to do, but if that's what you're here for and you want to see that, I think this would be a very good place to do it. if you're going to do the trip across Java, Ijen, Bromo, Borobudur, Prambanan, I think they're the big temples, the big sites that you need to see. Bandung, Jakarta, Yogyakarta itself in the city. But I think that's the big four: Ijen, Bromo, Borobudur and Prambanan. And even the Dayang Platu if you've got time to get out there. So I've been in and out of a lot of temples today. And if you come to Prambanan, the main temple in the middle, that's the one if you're going to do any of them. Get up through the stairs, walk around it, go into all four chambers. It's well worth a look. Not far. Oh, okay. And you're doing English language? Like English?
Yes.
Okay, yes. So what questions do you have?
Okay, my name is Kina and I am student from Gamma English course. I would like to practice English with you. Can you help us?
I can, yes.
Thank you. What is your name?
Scott.
Where are you from?
I'm from Australia.
When do you come to Indonesia?
I came to Indonesia a couple of months ago. I've been travelling for 2 years. So I went through Bali, Java, Malaysia, and now back into Indonesia.
When did you arrive in Indonesia?
This time I arrived about 6 weeks ago.
Whom do you come to Indonesia with?
My wife, who has the camera. Her name is Lynn. You can see on the ground here there's a lot of bases where there used to be a lot of temples. A lot of the kids were telling me that there's about 246. Probably sounds pretty correct. The brochure says 240. They said a lot of them have been lost because of age and also a lot of earthquakes that have tumbled over the years. That's why you've got a lot of this brickwork, stonework that's all laying around that's from these other temples back in the day when they were all there. It would have been pretty impressive when someone told me there was over 1,000 here at one stage, but even if there was 100, it would have been impressive to walk upon it for the first time. One thing I have noticed, I've got the worst salt stain. It's hot in Yogyakarta. It feels way hotter than what it is on the coast. And Linny's given up and found shade.
It is currently 32 degrees, but the feel like temp is 38.
It's currently 32 degrees and the feel like is 38.
And
but
it feels
it's a dry
every
heat.
degree
Yeah.
of the 38.
Yeah. Very nice.